Now, in question 7, we are told that we have a train traveling north at a velocity of 25 meters per second along a straight horizontal track. So, we can identify that this information given to us is u, which is the initial velocity of the train. Now, on top of that, because they told us the train is traveling north with a velocity of 25 meters per second, there is no sign over here meaning it's a positive velocity. This implies that the northward direction is positive. So we're going to draw our train and we represent u as 25 meters per second. The question then tells us that at time 5 seconds, the velocity starts to change and its acceleration is minus 2 meters per second square. So we have a. And when we look at the value of negative, this implies that the acceleration acts southwards. But because u is north and the acceleration is south, just a quick reminder, when u and a are opposite directions, this means that it will slow down. But when u and a are same directions, this implies that the object will speed up. So this would mean that because the acceleration is acting opposite in direction to the initial velocity, the train is going to slow down. And if the acceleration keeps acting in the southward direction, eventually the train will come to a stop and accelerate backwards. Now, the question then asks us, how is the train moving at time t equals to 15 seconds? So, in this case, we need to call out our acceleration formula. A is equal to v minus u over t. We are told that a is going to be minus 2, and then we simply blindly sub in the formulas. We have u, which is 25, and t. Now, we shouldn't take t blindly. In fact, because we are told that this is only between this time period from 5 seconds to 15 seconds, that this acceleration of minus 2 meters per second square is acting, we need to take the difference in their time. So it's going to be 10 seconds instead. So now, when we solve for v, we have minus 20 equals to v minus 25, and therefore we have v, which is positive 5. Now, because there's a positive sign over here, this means that the train is still traveling northwards. This means that his speed and his acceleration are still in opposite directions, therefore the train is slowing down. So as such, the train is still traveling north with decreasing speed, and the answer is A.